to Plus Size to Thrive. I am your host, Shakonda Rouse. I am here to give y'all my tricks and tips to keep you hip and fit. It's about that, it's about that, it's about that time. Welcome to Plus Size to Thrive. I am your host, Shakonda Rouse. I am here to give y'all my tricks and tips to keep you it's about that, it's about that, it's about that time. It's about that, it's about that, it's about that time. It's about that time to tune into Plus Size to Thrive. To get your tricks and tips to keep you hip and thick and fine. I wanna have that confidence, but it is really hard. So I tune into Plus Size to Thrive to see what's going on. Because the tricks and tips that makes me feel so very strong. It gives me the strength to carry on and on and on. It's about that, it's about that, it's about that time. It's about that, it's about that, it's about that time. It's about that time to tune into Plus Size to Thrive. To get your tricks and tips to keep you hip and thick and fine. I wanna have that confidence, but it is really hard. So I tune into Plus Size to Thrive to see what's going on. Because the tricks and tips that makes me feel so very strong. It gives me the strength to carry on and on and on. Don't miss out, y'all, on Plus Size to Thrive. Y'all wanna get them tricks and tips, I'm telling you. They gon' make you hip and thick. Yes. Go out there, ladies. Confidence is the key. Plus Size to Thrive. Hey. Make sure y'all tune in to Plus Size to Thrive. Because I am your host, Shakonda Rouse. Coming soon. Hey, hey, hey. Tune in, y'all, to Plus Size to Thrive. You wouldn't want to miss it. I'm giving you all the tricks and tips to make you hip and thick, ladies. Hello, everyone out there. I'm Shakonda Rouse, and this is Plus Size to Thrive. I am here to give y'all my tricks and tips to keep y'all hip and thick. So, as you can see, I'm doing the bedroom chat. So I want to just talk about a few things that's going on inside of my head, and would love your opinion on it. So, if you have any comments or your opinion on what I'm going to talk about, please do so in the description of this video. Make sure y'all comment and ask questions or anything that y'all would like to do. You can contact me. You can contact me at shakondaR43@gmail.com. So I want to get a little bit into some relationship, dating, women and men, and things of that nature. So I can only talk for myself, and these are a few things that I want to get off my chest because I don't want to be
a man hater. Police is always over here, always. Like, I can't even record without hearing this damn shit. Hurry the hell up. So, I want to talk about a little bit about relationships and dating and how women think, what I think men think. So I don't want to be put off as a man hater or man basher, because that's definitely not the case. I have a wonderful 28-year-old son who's a great man. He's not dating right now at this present time because he's smart enough to know that if you are not in a great space of your own, whether it's mentally, physically, financially, you should not, I believe, you should not get into a relationship, because being a man, in my eyes, like I said, I can only talk from my experience and what I know and how I feel about things. So these are certain things that I teach my son to go out there and be a great man. Um, it's very, very hard out there in the dating world or getting into relationships. I feel like everyone just jumps into things without thinking about what they're doing. Um, you need to understand what relationships are about. You need to understand about how women are in relationships. Like, women get into relationships and it means everything to them. So it hurts my heart to see men playing with women's emotions when maybe you don't know, maybe you do know. Welcome to Plus Size to Thrive. I am your host, Shakanda Rouse. I am here to give y'all my tricks and tips to keep you hip and fit. It's about that, it's about that, it's about that time. So, like I was saying, I want to talk about being in a relationship or dating or, out there seeing what it is. I don't want to be put off as a man basher, a man hater, because that is not the case. I have had few wonderful relationships. Men who did everything I asked them for. I married one, okay? My kid's father. The best man I could ever have. Loved me. Supported me. Supported my dreams. Always there to be by my side. Helped me with my kids. Taught me that everything, because when we got married, it was like, it's all about you. In my eyes, I felt I needed to, just be a wife and a mother. Everything else is off limits. And he like, no, you still young. You still have a life. Just because you're married and have kids does not mean you can't have friends and have a life. And I mean, he literally sat me down and told me this. And we came up to an agreement to be able to have our family life and our separate lives. And it turned out great. We was married for over 15 years. But being that I was still young, I wanted to explore the world and see other things and date other guys, which I shouldn't have, because now I feel guilty And I feel like because I made that choice, my dating life sucks. Okay? My mother told me you will never find a man like him. And I should have listened to her. When she said those words out of her mouth, that was the truest thing she can ever say. And another thing, I have a son, 28 years old. And I raised him to be a good man. Okay? Which all women should do. And I feel like the reason why these guys out here don't respect women, don't care about women, and just want to run amok is because the mothers are not sitting down and having a real mother and son relationship with them. Teaching them how to treat a woman. Teaching them how to be men. Teaching them what the things that they supposed to be doing as men to take care of their family. No, because women are too busy trying to be lit themselves. When you choose to have kids, it's not about you anymore. It's about your children. Raising them to be productive citizens in this world. And that's why the world is going astray. And the first thing mothers want to say, not my child. You know you wasn't being, and not saying not a good mother, but not sitting down and having the conversations with these boys. Okay? So I have a son and 2 daughters. So I want my son to treat women like queens, and I want my daughters to be treated like queens. So I teach them that. You understand what I'm saying? I teach my son. He's, like I said, 28. He's not dating. He have no kids. Because of the simple fact that he know he's not stable enough yet. He's not ready to become the man he need to be for a woman. Because stop dragging these women in relationships and not giving them what they need. Okay? And then they lie. Stop lying. Be honest, be real about what you want. Because sometimes, 9 times out of 10, women want the same thing you want. But if you come into a relationship lying about, oh, I love you, I want to be with you, and then once a woman say, oh, okay, and get attached to the guy, he's out there looking for a whole nother woman. You know what I'm saying? Instead of working with the woman that you got. They think relationships are just easy breezy. It's going to go the way you want it to go. See, that's what I'm saying. I've been married, so I know. You have to fight for a relationship. Nothing comes easy. Because you got 2 people with 2 different brains, 2 different mindsets, and 2 different everything. I don't think like you think, and you don't think like I think. You know what I'm saying? So we have to work on a common ground in order to get past the things that we're going to go through in the relationship. But nobody takes time out to understand that. Nobody takes time out to say, okay, let's sit down, talk about it, and work on it. Like I said, the only person that ever done that was my husband. He always want to sit down and talk about things. He don't want me to be hurt and worry about what's this, what's that, and what's, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's talk about it. It's easy to just walk around like, oh yeah, you my man and you my girl. That's so easy. But can you really deal with me? Because I know I'm a handful. I know 100% that I am a handful. And I'm quite sure whoever I decide to date or be with or be in a relationship with is going to be a handful. So I have to have an open mind and an open heart to understand where the person is coming from. Listen to the person. You know what I'm saying? Compromise. Men don't never want to compromise. They feel like things should go the way they want it to go. Where I've been in a relationship where I can't have no friends. I gotta stay in the house. Oh, who you getting dressed up for? Why are you wearing makeup? Because I want to be beautiful. Because I want to have confidence in myself. I'm not trying to stop you and your friends. I'm not trying to stop you from going out and having a life. Why are you trying to do that to me? So that makes you think two different ways. Whether, okay, you out there cheating, that's why you want to keep me in the house, or you insecure and you want to keep me in the house. And I refuse to be in any type of relationship like that. I've been there and I've done that. And I'm too old. Either you take me the way I am, wild, crazy, and free, or don't take me at all. And it goes both ways for the other person too. You know what I'm saying? So those are things that you need to understand when being in a relationship with someone. You have to be open-minded. You have to be able to compromise. And you have to have communication. Okay? I'm tired of just talking to myself. I want to have a 100% back and forth conversation with someone who claim they love you. You should be able to talk to that person about anything. Love, they just throw that word around. Oh, I love you. That is just to will you in. Love is a strong word. Don't say it if you don't mean it. Alrighty? So y'all be careful out there. I'm not sure if I want to date yet because I'm not really in a mental state to deal with all the things that come into dating and relationships. Like, all they think about is sex. You don't even know my name and all you care about is sex. When are we gonna have sex? Oh, like, hello. It's too many sexual transmitted diseases out here. Number one, and I don't want none of them. Okay? Number two, if you coming at me like that, I'm sure you coming at every other female that comes around you or you see or you like. You doing the same thing. So I don't feel special. That don't make me feel like you really want me. Not wanting to have sex with me will show me that you want me. Will show me that I'm special. Treat me like a queen, and then you never know what you'll get in all around. Okay? Communication is the key. Stop just walking around with a penis on your forehead, guys. Alright? Because me, I'm not that girl. I'm not that lady. I'm not that woman. That don't turn me on. Your brain turn me on. You trying to help build me turns me on. Okay? You supporting me turns me on. It makes me do things for you that you wouldn't even think will be done because you're so supportive of me. You so thinking about my feelings and how I feel about things. You worried about how I think about you. You know? So for all the guys out there, I can't even tell y'all to sit down and talk to somebody. How about sit down and talk to somebody who's been married for 10, 15, 20 years and see where they coming from when it comes to relationships and what the work that they had to do to keep their woman to still be married to them for 10, 15, 20, 25 years. Because you could get all the women in the world, but can you keep them? Can you keep them? And it's go for women too. Like I said, I'm not man bashing. Because women ain't all that. But like I said, I can only talk from how I feel about the situation. So, like I was saying, I don't think I'm really ready to get out there and date. I want to, but when I do, I just get guys who want to have sexual relations with me, and I'm not with it. I'm not having sex with anyone. Okay? I'm a classy lady, and you have to woo me. Alright? So, like I was saying, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen out there, communication is the key. Speak how you feel, because for a long time I didn't talk. I just let guys do whatever they wanted. Not to me, but you know what I'm saying? If you want to go out and hang out all night long and you want to cheat and be around a whole bunch of women and you want to do all that, I ain't going to say nothing. But now they say I talk too much. I speak my mind too much. I'm 43. Ain't no holding back now. I done did that already. Been there, done that, past that. Now it's about how I want it to go. If it ain't my way, it's no way. And it's harsh, but it's the truth. Because that's the only way I'm going to get what I need out of a relationship. So, like I was saying, if you want to come my way, or you know, I'm sure there's other women out there that's just like me, that think like me, that feels like me. You have to approach these women differently. The way y'all was doing it before is not working, because I know not one, not two, but maybe like 5 females that I know right now who's done with relationships, who's done with sex, and who's done with all of that, the dating game, everything. And it's really, really sad, because these are beautiful, thick, sexy women. You know what I'm saying? And they feel exactly the way I feel, done. So y'all guys out there is doing something terribly wrong. So y'all need to figure it out. Grow up. Because you're not kids no more. Because if you're the same age as me, 43, 44, 45, 40, them games should be over. You should be looking for a wife to settle down. This world is cruel. And if you don't have a significant other that's going to hold you down from end to end, you're fucked in this world. You know, the women gotta bond together in order to live in this world. Because we don't have strong black men that's taking care of our ladies. Alright? So, if any guys have any rebuttal on everything that I just said and would like to be on my show to talk about this same subject, hit me up at shakondaR43@gmail.com. I want to thank everybody for taking the time out to sit here and just watch me bedroom chat. Like I said, if y'all have any comments, any opinions, and would like to come and get in my bed and chat about what I'm talking about, come on through. Hit me up at shakondaR43@gmail.com. Don't forget, I have a lot going on. So if you would like to be a part of Plus Size to Thrive, hairstylists, makeup artists, clothing designers, nail techs, set designers, videographers, photographers, plus size models, ladies, come on through. Come on, let's have a group photo shoot. Let's sexy it up. Let's show these guys what they missing. Alright, real women. Alrighty? Contact me at shakondaR43@gmail.com. Like I said, I want to thank everybody for sitting here and watching my show. I appreciate your support. I love you. Love you, love you, love you. And don't forget to follow my tricks and tips to keep y'all hip and thick. I'll see y'all soon on the next Plus Size to Thrive. I am your host, Shakonda Rouse.
When you're making love to your lady, bend her over and fuck her like crazy. Make her off that ass up, ooh baby. Bust it open, make it leak like gravy. When you're making love to your lady, bend her over and fuck her like crazy. Make her off that ass up, ooh baby. Bust it open, make it leak like gravy. Gravy, squeak, squeak, juices flow, oh baby. Yes, daddy, give it to me like crazy. As he stick it in slow and lazy, I'ma hold it tight like he giving me a baby. Put him down on his knees as he make mommy legs squeeze, squeeze. Squirt, squirt all down his shirt. Now it's time to give daddy what he deserve. When making love to your lady, bend her over and fuck her like crazy. Make her arch that ass up, ooh baby. Bust it open, make it leak like gravy. When you're making love to your lady, bend her over and fuck her like crazy. Make her arch that ass up, ooh baby. Bust it open, make it leak like gravy. He give it to me like I like it, cause he know I'm gonna go down and bite it. Suck it right to his nice and juicy. Make it swell up, now it's hitting like a Uzi. The homie told me that you was crazy. As I let you go down and taste me, then you stick your tongue and you fucking crazy. Now you got me feeling so goddamn amazing. When you're making love to your lady, bend her over and fuck her like crazy. Make her up that ass up, ooh baby. Bust it open, make it leak like gravy. When you're making love to your lady, bend her over and fuck her like crazy. Make her up that ass up, ooh baby. Bust it open, make it leak like gravy.
Welcome to Plus Size to Thrive. I am your host, Shakanda Rouse. I am here to give y'all my tricks and tips to keep you
Welcome to Plus Size to Thrive. I am your host, Shakanda Rouse. I am here to give y'all my tricks and tips to keep you hip, fit. It's about that, it's about that, it's about that time.
When you're making love to your lady, bend her over and fuck her like crazy. Make her arch that ass up, ooh baby. Bust it open, make it leak like gravy. When you're making love to your lady, bend her over and fuck her like crazy.